Who's the dumbest person you've ever met? Back in high school, I had a classmate who was the kind of guy that said things so ridiculous you weren't sure if he was serious. One day in chemistry, the teacher was explaining how water expands when it freezes. This guy raises his hand and asks, "So if I put a full bottle of water in the freezer, will it explode?" The teacher nods and explains that since water expands, a sealed container might crack or burst. He pauses for a second and then asks, "So, why don't frozen lakes explode?" The entire class just went silent. The teacher, to his credit, tried to keep a straight face and patiently explained how lakes aren't sealed containers and have space for the ice to expand, but the guy wasn't convinced. "I don't know, man," he muttered. "Seems kinda sketchy." That wasn't even the worst thing he said. That same year, he tried to argue that the moon must be producing its own light because you can see it at night even when the sun isn't out. The teacher explained how the moon reflects sunlight, but he just shook his head and said, "Nah, if that were true, how come you don't see the sun when you look at it?" Another time, he confidently told everyone that airplanes must use magnets to stay in the air because, according to him, birds flap their wings but planes don't, so something else must be pulling them up. He failed physics, but last I heard he was trying to sell NFTs on Instagram, so I guess his theories worked out for him in some way.